But this is that gorgeous suede lining. I absolutely love that they continued like this emerald green color on the interior. Like I said, it's a huge opening. It makes it really, really good for when you're traveling. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We are checking out a great option for a travel bag. This is the Louis Vuitton Kendall bag, and I am so excited to share it with you all today. So if you like all things luxury handbags, what's in my bag, all that good stuff, make sure you check out the other videos on my channel. And if you consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel and I really appreciate each and every one of you. So make sure you drop a comment below, introduce yourself, let me know what bag are you using, is there a bag you want me to review for you, and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's check out the Louis Vuitton Kendall bag. All right, friends, so today I wanted to share this Louis Vuitton Kendall Duffle bag with you. So the first thing I love about this bag is it gives you another option to the keep all. So I know that's the traditional go-to. When people think of a Louis Vuitton duffel bag, it tends to be the keep all. However, I have tried out personally this Louis Vuitton Kendall bag, so it's been used a time or two by me. I've taken it on trips and I absolutely love this piece. So there are some aspects of this bag that make it very easy to use, very user-friendly, and some reasons that I actually would choose this over a keep all myself. So I wanted to share those with you today and give you a close-up look on this bag as well. And make sure you check out the description if you're wanting those measurements, if you're wanting an idea on how this bag, fits, because I like to add those measurements of the straps. So I'll do the drop length on the long strap as well as the highest measurement and the lowest, since this one measures it gets a little bit more snug. So I'll let you guys know kind of the measurements on that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, this bag is super easy to carry. It's very comfortable. I love the emerald green leather. You can get this in maroon, black, emerald green, and that's leather, and it's stunning. So like I said, I have used this bag, so this one has some marks on it. I bought it pre-loved and it already had some, but I just love it as well. The first thing that really stood out to me about this bag, especially opposed to like the keep all bandoliers, was the side little strap for your D-ring or whatever. This one's not quite a D-ring, it looks like a little house. But the attachment on the side, so the keep all bandoliers, you would have that D-ring at the top and how you would carry it and how it hooked on. And I noticed that this one was a little bit chunkier, and it just looked more user-friendly for what I was wanting. I really wanted a bag that was weather-friendly, that I could use in all climates. I didn't have to worry about, when traveling, my bag getting wet with snow or rain. And so I really loved that attachment. I love that how it looked. I love the strap, that I didn't have to worry about the vachetta. It's this nice, thick, adjustable bandolier strap. It's really comfortable, super easy to use, especially on a heavy bag like this. So if you fill it, it is gonna get heavier, and that hardware adjusts well as you're walking. It moves easily. It's not gonna damage the bag or pull in a weird way with how they made it. It is removable, so if you wanted to switch out the strap, you can always do that. But I absolutely loved that. I love the hardware, how it functioned. I love the adjustable thick strap. And like I said, this strap actually adjusts quite a bit. So right now I kind of have in the middle, and if you wanted, you could, let's see, you could go all the way down to where you really have it close to you and you don't have that much room in between. So that would be the longest on it, or the shortest. And then the longest on it, you can kind of go way, way down and have, let's see if we can get it. There we go. I got it stuck a little bit because it takes a second. You can have quite a bit of room. So that works to be friendly for a lot of different people's body frames, for your height. That is such a wonderful thing that you could even use it, and adjust it to your liking. So I love the strap on this bag. The other thing is, if you get something on the bag while traveling, it's super durable. This leather is very forgiving. So if you're in the car traveling, you spill your coffee, or something like your iced coffee drips on it, it's not gonna be the end of the world. You could wipe it off a lot easier than if it got on something else. And I know as a mom, when traveling, there's bound to be some kind of liquid that might get on it. And this one is a lot more durable than if you had the vachetta leather. So I do love that. But you also get the hand carry option, which is really nice when loading or unloading. I tend to grab that and I find it really easy to use. So I like having both options. But if we're going to be walking for a while, if you're going into a hotel and you have to walk or traveling, this is really easy to use and I like that. So that is a huge plus for this bag. The other thing I wanted to note with you is the zipper opening. This zipper opening is wonderful. I love it. So you have this nice long zipper on this bag. You have the double zip on the top, but it opens really wide. You can have it go, let's see if you guys can see where it goes down on this bag. It makes it so easy to get your things out, which when traveling, the last thing you want to do is be fighting with your bag, trying to dig through it and get things out. I have, I believe, a shoebox right now I had to put in here to try to keep it nice and keep its structure and its frame, because this bag does get kind of slouchy. If you don't put things in it and hold it up, I would definitely recommend that. It will just kind of flop and fall into like a little blob. But as you can see, I have like a pillow in here and an old Gucci shoebox. But the interior, let's get our pillow out. I got pillows for stuffing too. The interior has this gorgeous suede. It's so soft, but as you can tell, this opening is ginormous. So if you're needing to get something in there, say you have, we'll put this back for a little bit of structure for you guys. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so you have some items in there and you don't want to dig around. This gives you a huge opening to be able to get what you need. And it's high enough up on the bag that I found when I had my things in here, it didn't just like make your clothes explode or your items fall out. It actually sat really, really nice. You can get what you need out of there. As to where when I had a keep all, I felt like the mouth of the zipper just didn't open as big as I needed it to on some of those. I do like the keep all for some things, but for me traveling, this one worked out so, so good that I'm a little biased on this one, I think at this time, just because I really enjoyed it and the functionality of it. So like I said, it has that double zipper on the top and it is wonderful, guys. I absolutely love that about it. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried out a keep all versus a Kendall bag. They do have two different sizes, I believe, for the Kendalls. I will post those measurements again below and let you know the different sizes, like the actual size of the bag, not just the straps, but the actual size of the bag. They have a smaller and a larger size. I'm not sure where that falls as far as travel, like on the airlines, but I'll get those measurements so you can double check with your airlines that you're traveling with if you need that and see if those would fit for you. So I am so glad you guys came to join me today. Feel free to leave a comment below and let me know if you have any questions about this Louis Vuitton duffel bag. What are your opinions and thoughts on duffel bags and what do you prefer when traveling? I tend to just take a main duffel bag for me and my husband has a duffel bag as well. And like I said, this one has been my favorite so far that I'm using. I absolutely love it. And sometimes I might toss in like use a larger kind of like carry-on purse as well. But this one, for that duffel bag that I needed, this works great. All right, friends. So I wanted to give you a overview of this bag, the Louis Vuitton Kendall, as well as some of the details. And of course, you know, I want to share with you where to find that heat stamp and date code in this bag as well. So for starters, like I said, it has that nice, thick, adjustable crossbody strap. Make sure you check out the description. I will share the measurements on this with you, but this is super comfortable. And like I said, it is removable on the side. And so if you remove it, this is what it looks like. It's a nice, thick, chunky hardware, super easy on carrying because how they have it, so it pivots on this piece of hardware. So that's really lovely. And I absolutely love that. So a couple things first is this bag, like I said, has that giant double zip closure, which makes this super easy to open. I wanted to share with you a little bit more on the interior as well. So we'll go ahead and take out that stuffing today. Like I said, it's just a pillow and I think an old Gucci shoebox that I didn't use, just to kind of help keep the structure because like I said, this bag gets kind of smushy. So as you can tell, it just kind of smushes in on itself, but that is because this bag is a lighter weight bag and it doesn't have as much of that built-in structure with the canvas. It's a leather piece or treated leather, so it makes it easier for all weather. But like I said, you definitely need some shaper in there when you're keeping it like in your closet. Some of my favorite things for adding shape in this case, because it's so large, I did use like a pillow in the box, but you could use like the packing air pockets, or you could do like a paper. I wouldn't do anything with ink on it, but something to keep the shape to this bag. But pillows are a really great option as well. But this is that gorgeous suede lining. I absolutely love that they continued like this emerald green color on the interior. It's a little bit different because it is suede, but it's super soft. So you don't feel like anything's going to get scratched or ruined during your travels. a little bit closer of how that opens up for you guys. Like I said, it's a huge opening. It makes it really, really good for when you're traveling. A couple of the things for me, I would say this is a couple days traveling bag, maybe 2 or 3, depending on how heavy you like to pack, but it does hold a good amount for that. So you don't feel like you have to overstuff or you have a ginormous bag. This is a really good size. So I would say, like I said, a couple days for me because I tend to pack more, but I mean, you know, to each their own. So where to find that heat stamp and date code? The heat stamp is located over on the side. If you're needing that third-party authentication, definitely reach out to them regarding the date code if it's worn off. So the date code is on the heat stamp, but it's on the suede lining on the back. So something you can run into with that with Louis Vuitton is that it actually can get rubbed off over the years and just from rubbing. So the third-party authentication can still authenticate that for you, or should be able to, but they'll still need the additional pictures that they ask for. But just let them know where that was, or they'll ask you for the pictures of that, but that still is possible. So wanted to share that with you as well. And here are those handles. There are the rolled handles, very similar to the Speedy, super easy to carry. But this bag is absolutely wonderful. And again, make sure you check out the description for further measurements on this piece as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I love getting to share this content with you. So to help me share more content each week with you, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell below and check out those videos as they come. If you want to leave a comment below, let me know what you're using, what your favorite bags are, or if there's a video you want me to review, I would love to share it with you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.